This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joynton. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is Sarah Waters, who is from Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary, and she is the Education Coordinator. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Nancy.
I'm so excited to hear all about the ROV competition that you have, and talking to you just prior to starting to tape. Man, there's a lot of kids in Alpena that really get into ROVs.
Absolutely. We have 6 Alpena teams this year that are going to be in the ROV competition. On April 30th, Emmanuel Lutheran, Sanborn Elementary, and Bingham Arts Academy, and Thunder Bay Junior High all have teams entering this year.
Yay! Yay. So tell me all about the competition. I know that Alpena has always been very strong in it. I know we've done well on a state level, national level with this competition. So where are we right now with ROV competition?
Well, April 30th is the competition. Okay. It'll be held at the Plaza Pool and also in the adjoining high school gym. It starts early in the morning, and the public is welcome to stop by. It lasts all day. Missions start about 9 a.m. in the morning, and they run right through till 3 o'clock. And folks can stop by and watch the missions in the pool. And the competition is sponsored by Thunder Bay National Marine Sanctuary, but it's really a regional feeder competition for an international event that's held yearly.
Wow.
It changes locations every year, and this year it's at the NASA Johnson Space Lab in Houston, Texas. So it'll be held in their big tank where they do experiments with astronauts, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh, yes.
And the winner of our regional competition here in Alpena gets to represent the regional at the international competition in Texas.
How many teams do you have totally coming to Alpena?
We have 23 teams signed up this year.
That's amazing.
As far afield as Ohio is the farthest out team, but from all over Michigan, really. Several downstate Detroit area teams, but again, we're really happy we have 6 teams, local teams participating as well.
Now, you brought a model today. Is this a sample size of one, or would it be much bigger?
This is a little sample. This is like a mini ROV, so for students, they start off building some simple structures, just kind of get them an idea of where you have to place your motors to control and what your frame needs to look like, and then they put a little foam on here for buoyancy to help it float, right? And so something simple like this with a little switch control box, they might start out building, but then for the actual mate competition, every year there's a different mission. This year the mission is the offshore oil and gas industry, and the things that ROVs had to face, such as in the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, they used ROVs to help cap that well and put mud down the pipe and those types of things. So the mission this year, they have to design their vehicle to actually accomplish tasks that you might face trying to cap an oil well. They might need to design some claws on their ROV to turn and reduce the flow of oil or put a cap on the oil well head, and also to take samples of some of those underwater critters so they can test them and see if they've been affected by the oil spill. So for the competition, the teams find out ahead of time what all these tasks will be, and then they design their vehicle to accomplish those tasks.
Wow. Now, I guess when we talked earlier too, every school, every team does a little bit differently. Sometimes it's taught in the classroom. A lot of times it's an after-school project, but it sounds like it's just wonderful. What a great thing for young people to be involved in.
Absolutely. It's a great way to teach science, technology, engineering, and math. All of those feed into a project like this.
Disguised as fun.
Exactly, and it is. It's really fun. It's a great team project. Some students build it in their class. Some teachers have decided this fits really well in their curriculum. Some high school teachers, even it might be a robotics elective, but certainly we have physics teachers, math teachers, and they might do it as a project. Also, college teams compete in this event as well, and certainly some of the college teams like computer-aided design and things like that would be perfect for the ROV competition. But interestingly, we have this year a class called the Scout class, and that's really targeted towards the younger students who maybe are just starting out.
Oh.
And so really elementary school kids are encouraged and middle school kids are encouraged to form teams as well. So definitely some building happens in the classroom with teachers, but also it's after-school projects at a school, or even Girl Scouts or 4-H, Boys and Girls Club, could form a team as well.
And I guess if people look out here and look at that and think, oh, you know, how unsophisticated. Watch these puppies work in that water. See what they can do.
Yeah, it's true. They might not have a sleek, hard shell on them, but they really can accomplish a lot. And we have a great team from Sanborn Elementary School. They actually, in their classroom, they use their ROVs not just for the competition, but they're studying their local watershed too. So they have different spots on the Thunder Bay River that they take their ROVs and they put cameras on them, and they do some underwater observations, and they test the water quality in different areas. And we took them out on Lake Huron last year at the end of the school year, and we're planning to do the same. And they actually launched their ROVs from a sanctuary research vessel and test them out in the big waters outside of the pool. So pretty exciting, and a lot of application to get kids outdoors as well as building them inside.
And the competition is pretty fierce.
It is very fierce, with 23 teams, 2 classes. They'll have 15 minutes to actually accomplish a whole series of tasks, and that is not very long at all.
By the time you get them in the water and get going. Well, and I really hope that our community will come out and support this event. It's just such a wonderful thing, and thank you to the Sanctuary for doing this. I mean, it seems a natural fit, but we're raising some people to be scientists and learn about things that you wouldn't have an opportunity to, and it's all right here in our backyard.
Absolutely, and we're always looking for volunteers for the event. We have about 100 volunteers that come out and help us welcome the teams and act as judges. So if anybody's interested in volunteering, they should definitely contact me.
And how will they contact you?
They can contact me at sarah.a.waters@noaa.gov, or just call over to the Sanctuary. That's 356-8805.
Okay, and once again, everybody's welcome. Come to the high school on April 30th. Go to the pool, go in the gym. You know, come in, tell the teams, you know, thank you for coming to our town. Actually, it's going to be good for our economy, too, having that many teams in town, spending the night at hotels and eating and spending the day in our town. So come out and thank them and see what wonderful things our young people are doing in our schools. Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you have any needs or anything else you want to let people know about? Or?
Well, if anybody's interested in forming a team and is not quite sure how to do it, they can also feel free to get a hold of me as well, and we'll try to help them get going on forming a team.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to hearing about the wonderful success of the competition.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. I'll be right back with Christine Wedge from Alpena County Library following these messages.